What's up, my beautiful people? Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Kati J here, back at it again with another video. Today I am going to be talking about how to reset for a new month. As you guys know, September is coming up and I want you guys to be the best version of yourself. I want you to be in the habit of resetting every month, and you don't have to wait for the new year to come in order to be resetting, because you should be resetting every single day. So with that being said, I am going to be giving you guys 7 key ways of how to reset for a new month. And without further ado, let's get into this video. Keep it short, keep it sweet, and let's go. The first way to reset for a new month is to reflect on the past month, because as you guys know, when you go to a doctor, they're gonna ask you for your family history, they're gonna ask you for your past, what you've been doing, because they need to get down the good things, like what's been going on with you. And the same thing can apply for your everyday lifestyle. Okay, so let's say last month you told yourself you was gonna eat out twice a week and you end up spending more than you were supposed to. Now, in order to make this new month effective, you need to ask yourself, what did you do wrong? Like, was I not cooking? That's why I spent so much money out. Was I not meal prepping? Because you know, sometimes cooking can take a little while, so you might be unmotivated to cook and you just take the easy way out and just order out. So you had to ask yourself these questions in order to plan accordingly and make an effective monthly reset. Think of every day as a new day for you to reset. Don't just wait till a new month. Like a mini reset is still a reset. You don't have to wait every 30 days, then that's when you gotta reset. Just start now and get your headspace in the habit of resetting, and eventually it's gonna become a habit. So the second way to reset for a new month is to declutter. And decluttering could mean so many things. Literally, it could mean like me cleaning Chanel right now. Every month I get Chanel a car wash. Decluttering could be like organizing my makeups and throwing away expired product, because when you wear makeup and you use product that are expired, it will irritate your skin. You will most likely break out. If you at the point where you are using expired makeup, like, just don't use makeup at all. Just go barefaced, because at this point you're just causing yourself problems that, you know, very much so unnecessary. You can also delete spam messages that has no business of being in your DM. Delete, block, and that's it. I literally start doing that because you're not gonna be in my DM. And recently, I don't know why, I kept getting these messages of random numbers talking about, hi, so and so, do you remember me? I'm like, who are these people? How do they get my number? Delete, block, and yeah, sometimes you gotta take the necessary step to just bring yourself peace. The third thing you need to do when you are resetting for a new month is to update your monthly calendar. If you have a busy lifestyle, you always on the go, you need to keep track of your thing, you need a monthly calendar. I would definitely recommend the monthly calendar instead of the weekly calendar, because the weekly calendar, it's so easy to get off track. It's so easy to get distracted. You might be, you know, motivated to do it for the first 2 weeks, but after a while you just get tired of it, you know, planning out every single things, every single event. And you can also do like a mini weekly calendar with the monthly calendar. So like the monthly calendar is the main thing, and the weekly calendar could be like an add-on where every Sunday you check your monthly calendar and you see, okay, so this month that's coming up, I have all these things that's happening. And you can like kind of like break it down and put it down into your note, put it down into like a little notebook. So whatever you use to help you remember things, you can, you know, use it and then just pretty much take out the entire week of that calendar, rewrite it, put it somewhere you can see it, and that way you can be on top of everything. And you don't need an iPad to get your life together, okay? Because that's how I used to think. I used to be like, I need an iPad to get my life together. But guess what I started doing? I started making use of what I have. I've been using my notes, I've been using my Google Calendar, which if you have a Gmail, you have access to a Google Calendar. Like, I've been using literally reminder, everything that I have, I'm making use out of it. The iPad could have been great, could have been nice, but do I have an iPad? No. So in the meantime, we're gonna use what we have. And yeah, when the iPad comes, we can be a little bit level 2 organized, but for now we're gonna make use of what we have. The fourth thing you need to do when resetting for a new month is you need to learn a new recipe every month, and emphasis on every month, because it's one thing to be saying, I need to save money this week, this month I'm gonna spend $25 on eating out, I'm gonna be in the kitchen every single day, I'm not gonna be spending no money at all, like I'm not gonna eat out. It's one thing to say that, and it's another thing to actually get in the kitchen and, you know, force yourself to get in the kitchen. But, you know, the good thing is if you are learning a new recipe and saying, hey, I saw this new recipe on TikTok, it looks cool, today we are doing chicken pasta alfredo. I'm going to the store, get the recipe, come back home, cook the meal. Like, it's gonna be so exciting, because one thing I love about humans, like, as we are wired, like, we always excited to experience new things. Like, even if you cook chicken alfredo before but it fits like a new recipe, you're gonna be more motivated to get in the kitchen. Okay, yeah, I need to cook that meal. And not only are you gonna be motivated to cook the meal, you also gonna, you know, sharpen your cooking skills. You might be that next top level chef. Hey, I'm not saying you're gonna become a chef at the end of your cooking, but, you know, if you're cooking every single month like a new recipe, you know how many new recipes you're gonna learn, you know how many new dishes you're gonna be cooking, you know how in love you're gonna be with cooking. Like, it's gonna be more exciting, the fact that you are in the kitchen and cooking something that you never cooked before. And when you are learning like a new recipe, I would definitely say try something different, to the extent where if you had to try like a new dish that's from like a different culture that you never tried before, you just, you know, say, hey, I don't know if I would go to like a restaurant and try that, but I would love to make it myself. The worst thing that could happen is the food didn't come out good. You know, it didn't taste as good as you expected, but at least you tried. You can make your monthly reset interesting every month. It don't have to be the same flow where you gotta, well, it's another month, I guess I have to go to work, I guess I have to cook. You don't have to like keep dragging it. You can make it exciting. You gotta make life exciting, because if you don't make life exciting, then it is what it is. Make it you, because the life you are living right now, you are the main character. You have the option to make your life interesting. The fifth thing you need to do when resetting for a new month is to organize your hygiene product. And when I say organize, I mean like organize to the point where you have to put your shower gel, your soap in the shower. Like, if you have to go on Amazon and buy you some organizer and put it in the wall so you can organize your hygiene product, make sure you do that, because when you do that, it's gonna make your life 10 times easier. Put your toiletry where it's very accessible. Put your face wash somewhere that's easy grab. Like, if you know you use your right hand to wash your face, put it on the right side of the sink. If you know you use your left hand to grab your toothbrush, put your toothbrush on the left side of the sink. The point is to put your hygiene products in a very convenient way where you don't have to stress yourself about, oh my god, where's my toothbrush, oh my god, where's my shower cap, where's my this, where's my towel. Like, you know where it is, grab it and go. You know, you don't have to stress yourself about things, like I said, that could easily be solved if you were a little bit more organized. You just gotta get a little bit more organized. That's it. Easy fix. There's a lot of issues that we, you know, bring to ourselves for no reason, when it could be like one to fix. So the sixth way you need to prepare yourself for a new month reset is to have a self-care day. Have an entire day dedicated for self-care, where I don't care who it is, what it is, unless it's an emergency, I'm doing my self-care. I'm doing me. You call me, D&D. You text me, D&D. I'm off. With that self-care day, you could do anything you like. You could sleep. Literally, sleeping, relaxing is good for your body. That could be self-care. And it can also be just relaxing, watching some movies, going to the park, like doing something fun for yourself, but it has to be for you. The idea is you are taking the self-care day to take care of you, because I know sometimes it could be hard just to like take an entire day to do self-care when there's a lot of responsibilities, when there's stuff you could be doing other than doing the self-care. But you also need to remember, in order to go all in order to be, you know, to be able to do any responsibilities that you may have, you first must be able to take care of yourself. Like your mental, your physical, you need to take care of you first in order for you to take care of these responsibilities. Because if you are lacking sleep, if you are not eating properly, if you are dehydrated, you're not gonna have energy to do the things that you are supposed to be doing. Let's say, for example, you only had 2 hours of sleep, and the next day you wake up, you have to clean your entire house. Are you gonna be very productive during that day? Probably not. You're probably gonna be doing half of the things that you were supposed to be doing compared to the entire thing. You probably gonna drag it to like another day where it really had no business of being dragging it to the next day, as opposed to if you took like a full 8 hours of sleep, you relax, you take care of you first, and then the next day you go ahead and clean the entire house. You got the energy to clean up the house, and you probably have more energy to do more stuff around the house. And I'm not saying when you dedicate an entire day to take care of you, then you have to clean your house. That was just an example. Like, you have to take care of yourself first in order to take care of your responsibilities. Otherwise, you're gonna give that, you know, responsibility or that chores 50% of yourself instead of that 100% of you. Last and 7 things you need to do when preparing yourself for a new month reset is you need to get in the habit of ironing your clothes. Some of you might be like, what? Iron my clothes? Yeah, iron your clothes. What? Iron my clothes? Yeah, ironing clothes. Let me tell you, ironing your clothes can make such a big difference. And we all know we judge people by first appearance. I don't care if you say, I never judge nobody. Like, I don't never judge nobody. Unconsciously, you judge somebody. When you see somebody in the street, you see somebody for the first time, the first thing you're gonna do is judge them by their outward appearance. You see them for the first time, you're gonna look at them up and down. You look decent. That's a nice, cool fit. Ooh, I like that. Nah. In the same way, you need to think about how people view you. And I'm not saying like you always gotta think about, oh, I had to have the best dress because I care about what people think of me. No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying like dress, like a decent iron your clothes probably gonna take 5 minutes. Trying to look presentable even if you don't have the latest outfit, but if your clothes is ironed, people gonna look at you different. Regardless if we don't want people to judge us and look at us up and down, they're gonna do it because it's something that we do. Like, as human, we do it. Like, it's just something that we do. I do it, you do it, we do it together. Look a little bit presentable because it will make you feel good. And now these days, y'all, with social media, people recording in public left and right, best believe if you catch me, I might not have the best outfit. I might look like a 4 or something, but you're not gonna catch me looking like a 2. No, man. You might be broke, but you look put together. You might be broke, but you look decent. You might be broke, but you look presentable. You might be broke, but the way you present yourself says otherwise. This is why they have thrifting stores. This is why they have a lot of stores like Ross, Didi. So these are 7 ways that you can prepare yourself for a new month reset. And if you like this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more video from your girl Kati J. And also let me know down below if you want me to give more advice like this, because y'all know I love giving advice. It's like I'm giving advice that I would want my big sister to give me since I'm the oldest in my family. But yeah, like I said, like, comment, and subscribe for more video from your girl Kati J. And I will see you in my next video. Bye, beautiful people. Bye, y'all. Love y'all. Kisses.